Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I don't remember doing a reading for you before, so anyway, I like to explain real quick kind of how it works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. Try to describe the picture the best that I can. You never waste a message. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, just keep it in mind. Because you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, I know what he's talking about. This is not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can. Sometimes you'll have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. He won't give me all the details. The details are none of my business. He should give me just enough so you understand what he's talking about. He's over here saying, I love you very much. I love you very much. He's trying to call you now, we stink at names. Don't know why. We used to get them exact. We don't anymore. Anyway, but he's over here. He's trying to call you a nickname. And it sounds something like Pookie Bear. But so that's one of those things you'll probably have to stretch outside the box a little bit. Because nicknames, same as names. They just, for some reason, we don't get them exact anymore. And I need to quit saying that. I'm jinxing myself all the time. So, oh, he's trying to sing a song. He doesn't appear to be the kind that listen to country music. It's a Brooks and Dunn song. What is that song called? Hang on. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so E Alexa. Can't say her name. She talks too much. She came up with the song "Believe" by Brooks and Dunn. So go play that. Even if you didn't listen to that kind of music, go YouTube it, Google the words, whatever you want to do. I got goosebumps as soon as she started playing it, so that's a double confirmation that that is the song I'm hearing from him. The song makes me cry every time. So freaking true. Anyway, he's doing the. Hang on just a second. Okay, so anytime that you hear this song, it could be, we could stretch it out as far as, and that's being a little vague, as Brooks and Dunn song. But this song, Believe, that will be a sign from him. You can be walking through the store and you hear the music playing, on the music thing, or, getting in somebody's car and you hear that song. Haven't heard it in quite a while, actually played on the radio. But anyway, he's also showing me, gosh dang it, that song makes me cry. He's also showing me like a picture, like somebody could have even made it, like made a picture, or you could be walking, somebody could have done needlework. It could be like walking through Walmart, and it's a framed picture, and it just says "Believe" on it. So know that, I still want to make me cry. Know that if you're walking through a store or you're walking through somebody's house or something, and you happen to feel your head kind of pulled to the side, and you see a picture and it says "Believe." It might have other words on it, but right now he's just showing the word "believe." Excuse me. So know that that is also a sign from him. You can see it in a movie. You can see it on Facebook. It doesn't matter. You can see it in a magazine. It doesn't matter where you see just something that just says "believe." That will be a sign from him. And he wants you to believe. And he keeps repeating the words in the song. There's more to life. What is it? There's more than life than just what is written in red. Something like that. I don't remember all the words. There's more to life than just what you can see. Believe. So anyway, he's making a big point of this. He says you're beautiful. You have a beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul. And you also need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that. You need to believe that you are beautiful. You need to believe that you have a beautiful soul. You need to believe that you are special. You need to believe that there's more to life than what you've seen already. You need to believe that there's more than what's right in front of your face. He's not getting off this word believe. He says you're not believing in yourself enough. And I will promise you 1,000%, he can hear you, he can see you. Talk to him all you want to. You just might have trouble getting the responses back from him, but as far as what you say or think about him, he knows. So tell him you love him all you want to. He will hear it. I promise you that. And now he's down on his knees, both knees though, and he's going like this, and he's looking up and he's saying believe. So I don't know what it is that you're not believing in, or he needs you to believe that he's there, that he's he said some people didn't think I'd make it here. They thought I was going the other direction. Don't, he says, don't let people fill your head full of shit. I don't know if he's talking about the believe part or something else. Let's see if he has. All right, he's showing. Here we go with the charades. He's showing you, and like you got your feet in this puddle of black gooey stuff. Now, I don't think this is the real thing, unless you've stepped at some black gooey stuff lately. I don't think that's what he's showing. And it's almost like a cartoon thing. Like you pick a foot up, and it's like this real gooey stuff, and you're still stuck to it. And then you put that down, you pick this foot up, and this gooey stuff, and you're just kind of stuck in this puddle of goo, gluey, sticky, dark, which would be negative, not like dark, sinister, evil stuff. That's not what he's talking about. And you just feel like you're stuck in this puddle. You're just stuck. It just keeps sucking you back down. You can't get free from it. So whatever that situation is, yeah. Well, he's really up at the charades. Now he's showing like taking a shower head thingy, a sprayer thingy, and washing that shit off your feet, he says, and freeing yourself from that. And stepping out of the puddle, away from it, and then taking the hose and washing it away. So I don't know how much woo-woo stuff you know about, have a clue about, but everything is energy. We're energy. This is just a heavy physical body kind of holding us down here. Everything is energy. A rock has energy. A table has energy. Everything has energy, just a different level of energy. So just, okay, just visualize, just picture your feet in this sticky stuff. Just actually picture it like a dream. Visualize it. And you take this shower head and you wash your feet off and you step out of this puddle and then you wash it away and it goes down a drain and let the universe take care of it. So whatever this sticky situation is that has you tied down, it's the energy of it. I know it sounds weird, but it's the energy of it that you get away from it, that you wash it away. A lot of times I do it, but I tell people, sit in the bathtub. Imagine all the heavy negative energies that are stuck hanging onto your little body that they wash off in the water, especially if you take a shower. and you just watch that go down the drain. I go down to the river. He's wanting to you. Something's really heavy on you, and he's trying to help you get rid of. When I walk down by the river, I imagine all the little negative crap on me. I call them my little minions, and they jump out and they run down to the water. They jump in a boat, and I watch the boat go out of sight on down the water. It's not a real boat. They're not real minions, but it somehow releases that energy. Don't understand how it works, but it totally works. So he wants you to wash the goo off of your feet. He says, and free yourself. And he's pretty smart on this. And then he says, watch your energy go up. Watch your energy just start spinning and go up, 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 up. He says, if you know anything about chakras, do that. So I don't, like I said, maybe you know about some of this stuff. I never know how far to go with people because I don't know how knowledgeable they are. Go to YouTube and find out how to open your chakras, cleanse your chakras. Free stuff, hundreds of videos, free stuff. There's something that he's really, really wanting you to release. He says, I could never be mad at you. There's no reason to be mad at you. This could be the goo that he's talking about. Maybe this is what you need to release. Nothing about what happened had anything to do with you. Nothing, I don't know if he's talking about towards the end or how it happened. I asked them, they used to show me exactly how they died, and I would feel it, see it, and I would cry so many times after reading. So I've asked them, I don't want to see that anymore. So unless it's necessary, they won't show me. He said there's no part of that was your fault. If you have any reason to feel sorry, there's no reason for you to think he's mad at you over any of that. I claim full responsibility for where I was, how it happened, the path that it took to get to that point. The people I associated with. And now he's like taking his hands and like putting all of that in one package. And he says, and that package was mine. Not yours, it was my package. And I took that package with me. And I will say, when we transition and we go to the other side, greeted with love, unconditional love, no judgment. We're cleansed when we get there of all the heavy crap we have here on earth, which we hang on to with this heavy body. And I always say they peel us like an onion. They pull all this heavy negative, regrets and anger and stupid things we've done, that we hang on to our whole life and all that stuff. And they peel it off of us until our soul, our spirit is light and bright again and vibrating at a frequency that it needs to be. And we don't have this heavy body weighing us down. So I don't know where he's going with all this. You are very special. He says you have a very bright light, but it's like half of it's shining. It's almost like he's splitting you in half. Like part of it's like the light is out, and part of you, the light is on. You're more beautiful than you know. You're actually respected more than you know. He says it's like you've got blinders on. He wants you to take the blinders off and see out there the people that actually love you and respect you. He says, this is my gift to you. He's holding a bouquet of flowers. He said it's actually better than getting a bouquet of flowers, but he's still offering you a bouquet of flowers. He's very sweet. Very wanting to help heal you. Okay. He says somebody used to call him Fatty Patty, and I'm guessing it's when he was much younger. And he's laughing about it now. I think it hurt his feelings back then. He must have been little or pretty young when this happened. Or maybe not. Could have been more like a teenager that he's showing now. And he's going, look at me now. I ain't no Fatty Patty. So he's acknowledging somebody. He's validating somebody. Grandma and an aunt are there with him. Now, sometimes it can be great grandma, great aunt, but he said grandma, aunt. This lady looks like she could have been older than an aunt, that she could have been a great aunt. So just keep that in mind. Unless he gets a little more specific about it. He's trying to show me grandma, or grandma's trying to step forward. Hang on. So this grandma had white hair, but it doesn't look like natural. It looks more like beauty shop color. She liked to have her hair all fixed real nice. Glasses. She doesn't look elderly. Older. Still like to keep herself nice. So hopefully you'll know by that which one it is. And it doesn't really make any difference unless they make a deal out of it. He just wants somebody to know that his grandma and his aunt's with him. And she's still bossing me around. He said, she's still bossing me around, but he has a big smile on his face when he says it. Like, he loves it. Loves her taking care of him. I don't, he just showed a whip, like a big whip. Like somebody's not, I don't think he means physically whipping you, but maybe verbally whipping you. Or you're verbally whipping yourself. Sometimes I'll just throw words out. Now he's showing a beautiful German Shepherd just sitting there with him. So whether he had a German Shepherd, you had one, somebody in the family had one, he's wanting somebody to know that he has his fur baby, this fur baby with him. And they're all perfectly safe. He says, what do you want to do with the second half of your life? He's kind of starting to bounce around. He says, go do it. Go do it. I don't know what he's trying to show me. He's he's inside of something, but it doesn't look like a house or a building or something. It doesn't look like. It almost looks like the windows in my camper behind his head, but he's making a big deal. I don't know why he's not showing me the whole thing. This is his show. It's his ball game. He can do anything he wants within reason. Because this window behind him isn't square, it's more like curved and has a rubber seal around it. So he's, like I said, it looks kind of like windows in my camper or something, except mine aren't quite round. So maybe you'll know what this is. Don't know why he's showing this. Or you've been somewhere in something like this, and he's acknowledging that he was there. Okay, so all of a sudden I get this urge to start cleaning up stuff around my desk, straightening papers, getting rid of sticky notes that don't mean anything anymore. So look around where you sit, where you have papers and stuff, and see if something has moved. See if there's something important. See if there's something, I don't know if he just wants you to straighten stuff up. It's like I need to look for something in front of me, and I don't know what it is. So whenever that happens to me during a reading, it's for you. I'm trying to get him to tell me why why he's got me wanting to just move stuff and straighten it up and get it in line and other than my desk is a mess. So just go check wherever you stack your stuff at. I mean, some people don't. I do. And just kind of look and see if there's something there, something you've missed, something's been moved, something showed up. Sometimes I have things that show up on the dash of my truck. Doors are locked, windows are up. Get in, there's a feather, a leaf, a something right on the dash that wasn't there when I got out. So, same thing with the desk. He's not explaining, and they don't always explain, and I can't make them. Be kind to yourself. Go take a salt bath. We use Epsom salt, and it kind of cleanses some of the stuff out of you. I'm not sure what he's getting at. He's like wanting to straighten some. He's wanting, ugh, he's not coming across with why. What's up? He says he's just trying to help. Again, he's going back to what do you want to do with the rest of your life? What do you want to do with the second half? Let me help. What was he good at when he was here? I always tell people, if Uncle Joe didn't have a pot to piss in, Uncle Joe can't help you with financial stuff here because he didn't understand how it worked. So what can he help you with? Evidently, he can help you with the goo. He can help you with this other stuff. He's evidently, he's got the knowledge of the woo-woo stuff. Ask him for help. You have to ask, and then you have to allow for whatever they bring you. They cannot override your free will choice. I make all the dumb, stupid mistakes I want to, and they're up there, my guides are up there going, oh, geez, Rhonda, why are you doing that? Because we gave you all this good stuff. But I have the free will choice to say, no, I don't want it. I want to go over here and do this dumb shit instead. That's what I do. So, ask him, give him permission, tell him it's okay that you would like help with blah, 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 your next step in your life. Oh, now he's flipping around with the flowers again. He didn't even finish that part. First he held up a yellow daffodil, then it looked like a yellow tulip. Like that. Then it looked like a yellow lily. So not sure where he's going with the yellow flowers, but watch for those flowers and watch for the yellow ones. You could be walking through Walmart and you could find one of those laying on the floor. That will be a sign from him. But he went from daffodil to tulip to lily. I don't know if I've seen yellow lilies. So watch for those to pop up, or maybe you have taken some to him. But watch for those. He could be acknowledging that to pop up. Like I said, it could be on Facebook, could be in a movie, could be a picture as you're walking through the store. It doesn't matter. That will be a sign from him. When you get a sign from him, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. You've smelled him in your house, or at least he's showing in your house. That can be anywhere too. It must have, he's not telling me exactly. I am getting the weirdest tickle right here. Anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you. Just the weirdest tickle. Like there's, it doesn't even feel like a hair tickling, but it kind of does. Just the weirdest little, so when you get that, when you see the flowers, when you smell him, and he's not saying if it's his aftershave or the shampoo he used or whatever, you can be in your car, store, outside, in your house, doesn't matter where you're at. Validating. Let him know that you know that that's him. And he's popping in to say, I love you. It's still doing it. So he says, please be kind to yourself. Please let that shit go. I do still love you. I do come to see you. And then he goes, woo, like spooky shit. So I think he might be afraid to do too much. I've seen a lot of them that way. I've seen, like, especially the older people stand in a corner and go, well, we don't want to scare them. We don't want them to think their house is haunted. We don't want to freak them out, Tell him it's okay. Give him permission if that's what you want. That's your free will choice. Give him permission to pop in and talk to you. Or let you know that he's around. Or help you with your life. He says, he holds his thumb up and he goes, otherwise, I'm just going to stand here with my thumb up my ass and just watch. He's good. He says he's clean, whatever that means. He's good. He's clean. Now he's doing a little dance. He's doing a little dance to show how lively he is. I love you too. You were such a bright spot in my life. He says, especially late at night. I trusted you. And my lip is still doing that. Clearly seen me trying to make it stop. So just remember I love you. But that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to move on. Keep on keeping on. And remember that I think you're beautiful. all the time. I love you. Then he went poof like a cloud of smoke and he was gone. Usually they walk away and they wave and they blow kisses, and you just went poof. So even if you see a cartoon character or you see something on TV and a person just goes poof like a white cloud, that'll be another sign. He's waving from much higher up. Call on me whenever you need me. I'll be there. So now I'm hearing the I'll be there was, you know, he's singing I'll Be There by the Jackson 5. So, no, anytime you hear that song, you may hear it. Haven't heard that forever either, but go play that. Know that if you hear that somewhere, just off the wall, just pops up on the radio or in a store or wherever, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. He'll do it. And he's very knowledgeable in the woo-woo department, it seems like, with this Epsom salt bath and the other stuff. So ask him to help you with it. He can do it. Okay, my dear, he's left. Much love to you. Thank you for allowing me to be his voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.